Hello everybody, welcome back to the Kerbals Space program. My name is Chris and this is Career Mode episode 4. Today I'm going to start off by showing you guys something very depressing. Alright, you guys see this stuff? Yeah, you see it? Do you see it? These are stranded Kerbals. I've got 4 Kerbals or pilots that are stranded. This is... I got like Jebediah. I think Jebediah is here. Got like, I don't know, some other guy here. We have Edme Kerman down here. And I've been trying to go to the moon. I landed on the moon twice. I got science, but I didn't exactly have enough fuel to return back to Kerman in both instances. Even though I made like a new rocket to test out and all that. So yeah, these guys are kind of stuck. 4 Kerbals stuck. And it's all thanks to the maneuver nodes. Because I don't exactly have any maneuver nodes that I can create, as we haven't exactly upgraded the buildings, I'm flying blind. As a result, I am not really able to do anything efficient with my maneuvers, and obviously I'm kind of limited with parts. Anyway, let's see. We have what, 358,000. How much does this cost? This costs 300. So, patch conics visible in blah blah blah. There was mission control. Track station upgrade for flight planning. So we can upgrade this, right? Eventually, and then we need to upgrade this in order to get flight planning, right? So maneuver nodes. Which we don't exactly, I don't think we'll have enough funds. So I think we need to make a rocket, or at least adjust the current rocket that we have, go to the moon, land there, return, and then, or maybe we can go to Minmus, but we don't exactly have maneuver nodes, so we're going to be flying blind again, and I think we will waste a good amount of fuel in order to even get there. So best to go to the moon, right? Get enough money from there, enough funds really, and alright, we'll try to do that. Let's see. Or maybe there's actually a couple other contracts that's currently available. There's Explore Duna, which I don't think we'll have enough. The rockets that we have are insignificant as of right now, so I don't think we'll be able to do this, but it's a good amount of stuff you can get. Temperature scans of the moon. No, that's a silly one. Plant flag on the moon. So we can do that. That's pretty simple. And we've got a whole bunch of this rescue stuff, which, you know, the amount of fuel and parts required didn't even get there is ridiculous. I think it's a complete waste of time to do that. Perform temperature scans of Kerbal. Although, you know, you could make a rocket, get it into orbit, and make that rocket purely specifically for rescuing Kerbals, and then every now and then you launch another rocket to refuel that rocket, and so that would be okay and not exactly too costly, but it would be time consuming. So plant flag on the moon, we can do that. We need our science again. We need to get more science, so we're gonna have to go to Minmus as well. I don't know, we'll just have to see how everything goes really. Let's see. Maybe we can go to Minmus. It'll be a bit risky. Anyway, let me show you the rocket that I used. It's known as 2Space Mark 8. Not exactly aerodynamic, obviously, but this was able to get to the moon and a portion of the way back. I do admit I did waste some fuel when I was on the moon. I was actually on a hill, and because I was on a hill, the craft when I landed was gonna fall down if I got the Kerbal out of the cockpit, because if you do that, then SAS is inoperable, I think. So I decided to move about 30 meters away, where it was somewhat flat and it was all good then, but you know, a good amount of fuel consumed. So for this craft, let's see what we have. Good amount of parts, 30 parts, and let's see. I think we could probably remove this because I don't think it does anything based on aerodynamics. It doesn't say it does, and it's not even in the aerodynamics section. It's right here in the structural. Right, and there's There's no info, so it's probably not aerodynamic. So as a result, I'll do that, which gives us one part, right? We've just removed that part, gives us one part. Now we can possibly add another, which we may be able to do this. Maybe not a good idea, eh? Let's see. If we go like this, we can do that. I don't know how this will go. I mean, it could go to the moon, probably. I don't know about the landing part. It'll definitely go to the moon. And we have a form of asparagus staging here. So you see, we have this fuel tank provides fuel to here, and that fuel tank, this fuel tank provides fuel to there, and then these two outer ones provide fuel to the inner one. That's how that works. And you know, here, okay, here is a thing. I didn't exactly have the fuel at maximum in the fuel tanks. So maybe if I have them at max, that will make a bit of a difference. We will just have to see. And it's always this last stage, it's a bit of an issue for me. What I might do is just replace it with this type of fuel tank. Yeah, because it's a bit irritating having this small fuel tank. It doesn't exactly have very much fuel. Alright, I guess we'll just have to test this out, but before we do that, gonna need to get a pilot. Math K, Silla Kerman. Alright, go for that. How much you cost? 187. The price of these Kerbals goes up every time you lose one. I killed two. Oh yeah, I killed two Kerbals. I forgot to mention that. So we've got 4 Kerbals stranded and killed 2 Kerbals. Congratulations, Keratic. You're a very good person. No, I'm not. No. Alright, that will do. Now, these will activate. These will all activate at the same time. There's the couple. There's the couple. Activate parachute. Okay. The issue is landing eventually when we return back to Kerbin. I suspect that this fuel tank will smash. I really do, and maybe even this will smash, which we don't exactly want. If we have some remaining fuel, we may be able to land very slowly, and that would prevent anything bad from occurring. Therefore, let us save and see if we can even lift off the runway, because this is going to be quite heavy. It better work. It's quite costly too, isn't it? And not going to lift off. Not going to lift off at all. How's the fuel going? And we started to move there. So if we just reduce the amount of fuel slightly, we should be okay. Or we could... Yes. Alright, whatever. Recover. Alright, I thought this recovered. Some parts smashed? Oh, that was quick. Alright, maybe we could... Alright, well... I don't really want to remove the fuel here, because this is an important stage. Maybe we'll just replace this back to what it was before. And that will make the difference. Alright, let's do that. And we've got the parachute for returning. Save. Hopefully the parts that were on the landing pad have been removed. Yes, looks like it. Alright. Full throttle. Okay, well, this is going to take some time. I'm going to burn some fuel first in order to lift off. And there we go. A slow lift off. Very slow. Okay, now we have achieved orbit. And I was just thinking that it may be a wise decision to actually go to the Minmus, because I haven't been to Minmus, and I'm sure I'd get a lot more funds if I go there. Now, let's see what kind of orbit we can do. Minmus intercepts at around here. So I need to burn. If I burn that in that direction, okay, I may get an intercept without having to adjust the orbit at all. So let's see if that works out properly. This is all guessing, really. I do have some leftover fuel, which is good. The thing about Minimus is that obviously it has a low gravity. As a result, we probably don't have to actually... We won't have to burn as much fuel if we go there in comparison to going to the moon. How much fuel remaining? Okay, we've got about a small fuel tank worth. It's a good amount. Almost there. See, again, we may get an intercept. We may not. Keeping in mind, we also may get an intercept with the moon, which I don't want to get, but that kind of thing is inevitable. Alright, there we go. That's we went a little bit too much there, but... Alright. 68. When we actually go there, if we don't get intercept, it's best to do some burning here, just so... Because the atmosphere is gonna slow us down, actually. We had to do that. Anyway, let's see how it goes. I don't want to get intercept with the moon. Get away from me, moon. Damn moon. I've had so much bad luck lately. It's incredible. Anyway, we won't get intercepted yet because Mims is all the way down there if you think about it. Alright, yeah. So I'll burn a little bit just so that goes above 70,000 meters, and hopefully the moon stays away from us. Alright, we just got an intercept with Mimis, and I have more bad news. While I was, zooming around the solar system here, well, there's a small portion of it, it just so happens that one of the rockets that we had orbiting around here got an intercept with the moon. And its trajectory was towards the moon. It pretty much crashed. So we have now 3 Kerbals dead. Yes. 3 Kerbals dead. Congratulations. How do you feel? I don't feel very good. Oh, we lost 3 damn Kerbals. That's what you get. That's what you get. I try and fail. Heretic, you suck. Now, question here is, should we land? If so, if we do land, will we be able to return? Now, I'm gonna... My past estimations haven't really turned out very well, so I'm gonna say probably not. But let's see if we can get a good amount of science, at least, whilst orbiting Minmus. That's what I want to know. So I'm actually gonna go to Space Center. Let's see if there's a contract regarding Minmus. If there is, we may be able to utilize something like that. No. Oh, now you show yourself. I needed that before. There's no Minmus? Minmus doesn't exist with contracts? What's going on here? I'm right there. I bet it doesn't know. And this takes way too long. Having a click, go there, and X. So... there we go. Science data from space around Minmus. That's not very much you get out of it. I suppose it would partially pay for the rocket that we sent up there. Alright, well that's something. That's something again. No, I don't care about rescues. Like, there should be... we might need some sort of customized searching. No. 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 Alright, I might have to return later on to see if there's anything new. It'd be good if you could actually refresh this stuff, at least. Alright, so like refresh everything. Yeah, there needs to be something like that. Look how many, it says the moon here, moon there. We crashed into the damn moon. Plant flag on the moon. I want to plant flag on Minmus. Because we might have to land on Minmus. How much fuel required is the ultimate question. Yeah, I don't know. How much fuel do we have? Half a fuel tank? We have more than half. It'll be very risky. What do we get? Let's see. Ugh. We can get like 100 and something if we go to straight on. If we land. I'm always very tempted to land. Obviously, you get a lot more out of it. Landed around 2.2 meters per second. Come on, that one 2.2. Whatever that would do. Alright, we've landed. Any parts damaged? No. Okay. I clicked F3 if you're wondering. Now, materials bay. Oh, that's okay. That's okay. 75. That's alright. I'll be able to get something out of that. Log pressure data. That's good. Temperature. That's good. So I'll be able to get a few things out of this. Did we do crew report? Once more. We could probably send that data, but I might not. Keeping in mind that, you know, there's data, there's different types of data given the biome you're in. So this is one biome. This is probably flatlands, or maybe there's another name for it. I don't know. So what do we have for contracts? All right, EVA report. That's decent. So we're gonna go to the contracts, and we'll make sure there's a plant the flag one, hopefully. Plant flag on Mimus, yes. And wow, I like that. I like that new logo. Looks quite cool. Science data from surface of Mimus. Wow. Now that's pretty good. We do have enough. We'll do that. But we want this one for sure. Oh yeah. What is this? Okay, that's no, we can't do that one. But anyway, all right, we got some good contracts here. This might boost us enough so we can upgrade the VAB hopefully. That's why I'm wondering. That's why I want first of all is upgrade the VAB. Or, although keeping in mind, maybe it's just the maneuver nodes that we really need. That is right now. Yeah, we could do that. We could just focus on maneuver nodes. Yeah, alright. Might do that. Anyway. So, plant flag on Mimus. Why doesn't it say plant flag? Alright, there we go. Plant flag. Wow, you take so long. Did I click a button? Is that some sort of automated thing? I just noticed. Alright, so that's done. Transmit, recover scientific data from service of Minmes. Whoa! I've never done that before. What? Alright, that was weird. So we're still going up. Alright, what happened was I jumped and we weren't getting that high, and then I went to climb the ladder, so I clicked F. What happened was we were then propelled. Yeah, we were then hurled upwards, because if you notice, when you climb a ladder, you get some sort of boost. We don't want to kill this Kerbal. I mean, this is like the last pilot we have as of right now, and I don't want to buy another pilot. They're so expensive. 3, 2, 1, burn. And any hills? Yes, there is. Okay, looking good. Now, let's make sure that we are somewhat efficient here with the maneuver. Yeah, it looks like we're about to hit the mountain, eh? Now let's see. Oh, now we can actually make a maneuver node. Wow, this is a good idea. Add maneuver. So let's see. All right, wait, go back a little. Oh, we're gonna intercept with the moon, eh? I don't want to go there. Very good. So I think it was worth it to upgrade the tracking station and the other one. Even though the VAB is very important, you know, we got a good amount of science in this trip, so we'll be able to get new parts. Obviously, we'll be limited to about 30 parts, but still, you know, we have new parts and be able to get some science out of this. Well, this is a huge problem. I mean, look at the temperature. It's still going up. You can melt aluminium at above 600 degrees Celsius, I believe. Yes, so it's pretty hot. 800. It's getting there. Yeah, I wonder if they changed a few things in the latest update regarding temperature, because it seems pretty darn hot. Anyway, if we take a look at our orbit, we had a very perfect orbit at about above 50,000 meters. or at around 50,000 meters on both sides, right, from apoapsis and periapsis. And when you do that, I highly recommend you don't adjust the position of your craft whilst it's moving at this speed, especially in this altitude, because if you notice, it is shaking, and given the aerodynamics, the thing will break. This thing will break, fact, if you move it. If you leave it, right, and ensure that it goes perfectly straight, then, you know, maybe you got a chance of saving it. You know, maybe next time, if I ever go to Duna, and I don't expect, or Duna might need heat shield actually if you're going to go there. It has a thin atmosphere overall. And look at the temperature, it's very unusual. It goes up and down. It's, I don't know, it seems bugged out. Not too sure. Anyway, we're going to be landing in the ocean, which is a problem. Wait, what? Where are we? This place looks, oh yeah, there we are, KSP. It looks so familiar. And temperature is still going up. It should be going down very soon, and whoa, that's about hit max. That's about to hit max. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Something was gonna happen like that. Yeah, I can't save it. I really cannot. I've done this in the past perfectly fine. Exactly the same way. Wow, this looks kind of cool. And this thing's still smashed. I'm a little bit confused about that. They did change something for sure in the update. There had to be some sort of change, because this, you know, again, I'd done this before. Perfectly fine, no issues. Damn it. Looks like you definitely need a heat shield from now on. Anyway, we did have some remaining fuel too. I was going to use that for landing in the ocean because it tends to be a bit of an issue. Alright, we're going to be deployed around, we're good about 1,000 meters. Wait, what was that saying? Safe to deploy? Safe. Huh? That's a new thing as well. Wait, is that, oh, the game checks to see if it's safe. If it's unsafe, oh, that's pretty darn cool. I like that feature. And deploy. Alright, now we did lose some science there because we didn't exactly transmit it. But, you know, there's nothing I can do if the re-entry heat is, you know, has been adjusted a little. But you know why? I think I know why they did that. It's because of those new parts. The new parts that they added, they dissipate the heat. And so I think the devs want you to actually use those parts instead of do what I was trying to do here. The damn guys. Anyway, at least we saved the Kerbals. Scylla Kerman is going to be our #1 Kerbal, that's for sure. The Kerbals do cost a lot as well, so I think we did okay overall. Obviously we need heat shield, so I'm gonna have to adjust our typical design, but we'll see how we go. Alright, here we are. Now let us recover vessel, see what we get. Probably not much. Well, that's more than I thought. We're gonna need to go back to Minimus, I suspect. We'll have to change the design, but we'll do that for next episode. We're gonna need a heat shield somewhere. See this radiator to help dissipate heat into space. All right, now we can do this. A deployable thermal control system consists of multiple liquid-cooled radiator panels. That sounds cool. I'm assuming that consumes a good amount of electricity too. It doesn't say that. It doesn't say how much or even if it consumes electricity. Okay, so I guess it doesn't. What's the difference between these two? A deployable thermal. So this is deployable. Okay, and one is not deployable. Alright, well that's it for this episode. I do hope you guys enjoyed. We kind of failed a couple times and we learnt a few things at the same time, but I'm more pleased now, aside from the 3 deaths that we've had. All those Kerbals, which I think you should be able to see here. Let's go back. Lost 3 Kerbals. Tanke, Sidok, and Valentina. Rest in peace. Goodbye, guys.